Trust Bank is pleased to be a financial sponsor of the 15th region tournament. We're proud to be youth in Eastern Kentucky.
And we're back here at East Kentucky Expo Center, trying to catch my breath. More than a little nervous, am I? And Adam has some stats for us.
Well, Sam, first for Painesville, Leah Van Hoos with 2 points, Shelby Carroll with 6, Megan Jones 1, Grace Mills 2, Kerrigan Salmons 3, and Andrea Hansford with 2 from McGoffin County, Jazzy Howard with 2, Morgan Arnott 2, Madison Reed with 8, Jamie Castle with 6, and Leslie Howard with 4 big points. Lady Hornets 8 of 10 from the free throw line for 80%. And Painesville was 3 of 4 for 75% in the first half.
So free throws have negated themselves, except we went to the line more, which I think's been legitimate because I think we've attacked more, don't you, Adam?
Well, at times you've seen the Lady Hornets on that man-to-man. They get easier shots, so Coach Baldwin will go to a zone, but it's like it's the the devil's advocate or whatever, because when he goes to the zone, the Lady Hornets get the offensive rebounds we've seen.
Yeah, they're more apt to get them there. We're less than a minute away from the start of the second half. Hope you're listening on iHigh. Let us know. It's audio only. We apologize. Not a lot we can do about it. The technology is not keeping up with the technology, if you will.
Right.
We need more upload power from Eastern Kentucky. Officials have made their way back to the floor. I guess an even called game. I don't know.
If you told Coach Miller before the game you would be up 24-16 at halftime, I think he would take that.
I think he would too, but these first 4 minutes of this third quarter.
It's either Painesville will pull and it's going to be a game, Sam, that will go down to the final possession, or the Lady Hornets can build a bigger lead of 8 points and pretty much put themselves in the driver's seat. It's which way will it go?
We'll be hearing the horn momentarily. Madison Reed will trigger the inbound directly below us at midcourt. She and Shelby Carroll visiting a little bit. And here we go. Castle with the basketball. Third quarter is underway. Castle at long range. They're back in a man. Left side Reed, and loses the handle, but retrieves it somewhere or another and gets it to Conley. Not good ball handling there. We need some offense early. Castle puts a dribble down and runs into Fletcher, but knocks down the jumper. My goodness. And it's a 10-point lead. Biggest lead of the contest. Kerrigan Salmons long range to Jones. Hear what I tell you, these first 4 minutes of this third quarter could be crucial. Carroll, she's been the go-to gal for them. Van Hoos to Jones. Jones thinks and puts up the 3 and buries it. Oh boy. You can't give her that shot. She can shoot it. Cuts it to 7, 26-19. Now, the Monkeys on the Lady Hornets back to keep the offense flowing.
Zone, 2-3 zone this possession.
Went right back to the zone, did Mark Baldwin. Right side Conley. Not seeing any offense from her. To Castle, back to Conley. In the lane to Arnott. Arnott backside to Reed long range. I thought Arnott had the shot, didn't take it. Fletcher has the shot. Steps inside and puts it home. Great move by Nicole Fletcher. Pushes it back to 9, and Hansford's ahead of the pack. Runs under, puts it up and in. Oh, boy.
How did that shot go
I thought she got
in?
fouled, too. 28-21. Both teams answering offensively now. The only difference, we had the 7-point lead. Reed to Castle. Right side Conley. Cross court to Reed. She had to, and Arnott goes up and throws it, misses everything. And Hansford comes away with it, and Conley fouls her. Boy, you gotta, goodness.
That'd be Morgan Conley's team first. When Arnott turns on the left block, Sam, Hansford's there with her hands up, and she should have brought that one back down.
Yep. Tried to force it over. Now they can cut into that lead right here. Jones cross the timeline. You can't let her shoot the 3. You got to keep Van Hoos away from it too. Here's Salmons in the lane. Gets inside. Nice move. And nobody. She walked with that basketball. Yes, sir. And Baldwin very upset. Coach Baldwin. He says we walked at the other end. He didn't like that too good. Here comes Castle. 28-21. Paintsville fans below us irate. And here's Arnott. And I don't know why we threw that pass. Arnott in all kinds of trouble. And Coach Miller forced to call the 30-second timeout. Where was she going to go? I don't know who threw it to her, but that was a mistake. We got away with it, though, as Coach Miller quickly calls the timeout. We'll keep it here. Let us know if you're listening. I know there's a lot of people in McLaughlin County that does not have internet, so they can't be with us, of course.
And Sam, we got 5:58 left to go in the third quarter. We'll set it up for everybody listening. Lady Hornets lead right now, 28-21. They did lead by 10 in the quarter, and the difference right now in baskets is the Jones three-pointer that with the 7-point lead.
28-21, 5:48 left to play. Lady Hornet basketball. We need buckets every trip right now. See if they'll fold. 7 points is not enough. Castle, long range to Reed. Reed to Castle. Not a lot going on at the 5:40 mark, third quarter. We don't want to let them cut into that lead anymore. We need some offense. Castle to Conley. Back to Castle. Thought about the NBA three. Puts the dribble down and gives it to Reed. Reed goes back to Castle in the corner. Once again thought about the three, but Hansford was on her. Now she brings it long range and playing a little bit of slow down ball right now. Arnett on top to Castle. Wanted the three, didn't take it. To Arnett. Arnett to Reed. Left side Conley. In the lane to Arnett. She drops the ball and then gets in all kinds of trouble and walks. My goodness. Oh, boy.
Lady Hornets look a little discombobulated on that trip.
No question about it. I'd like to see Reed flash through the lane.
Or Fletcher, you know.
Yeah. Okay, here comes Jones, and they can really cut into this thing now. We're going to see Jazzy Howard at the next break. And I wouldn't care to see Leslie Howard again. She looked pretty good. Jones wanting to get open for the three, lobs inside, ball slapped away, and Arnett comes away with it, puts a dribble down. She's dribbling too far, and she gets away with it and gives it to Reed. Good job, Morgan Arnett. Right side, Conley puts the dribble down. Long range to Castle. Castle start wanting to get inside, nowhere to go. Fletcher at the top of the key. Back to Castle.
Man-to-man, Sam, this possession.
Once again thought about the NBA three. He's trying to keep us confused with the different defenses. Good strategy by Baldwin. And nobody's scoring a lot right now. Castle forces her way in, gets in the lane, and not a good pass. Conley rescues it. Oh, boy. And throws it away. My goodness. And Carroll's going in unmolested and lays it in. Boy, that breaks your back. Boy, I don't know what happened there. 28-23, and our worst case scenario, they've cut into that 8-point lead. Now the Lady Hornets have got to right themselves. Conley, long range right side, puts a dribble down. Conley thought about the shot. Fletcher fights her way inside, throws it up, and in! Great move by the senior, Nicole Fletcher, pushes it back to 7. Jones in a hurry at the other end to Van Hoos. Thought about the three, but Conley's on her. To Hansford. Back to Van Hoos. Van Hoos in the lane. Salmons three-pointer. No. Rebound, long kicker. And they called the shove off by Nicole Fletcher.
That'll be Fletcher's 4th foul.
Boy, that hurts. That really hurts. Jazzy Howard will return, and we're not going to see Nicole Fletcher for a while, and she just come up with a big bucket.
She's had 2 big buckets in the quarter.
Yes.
Nice moves by Fletcher.
30-23, still 3 minutes left in the quarter. We've got to keep at least a 7-8 point margin going to the 4th. Not a bad call on the push-off. Carroll gets inside, puts it up, no good. Rebound Salmons, up, no good. Rebound fought for, and a call over the back somewhere.
That foul will go against number 12.
Hansford?
Andrea Hansford. That'll be her first, Paintsville's first.
And here come the Lady Hornets with a chance to push that lead. They've led by as many as 10. They lead by 7 with 2:50 left in the third quarter. And I don't feel good about things right now. Jazzy Howard fights her way down inside and then comes back out. Jazzy still maintains that dribble. That's one thing Jazzy does well. She doesn't give up the dribble. She bounces inside. Not a good pass. Turnover. Behind the back is Van Hoos, free throw line jumper. Oh, it rolls out of there. But Salmons puts it up no good. Salmons puts it up again, and Reed fouls her, and we're in trouble right now, I think.
That'll be Reed's first, team number 3.
We're not playing well.
And going to the free throw line, Sam, will be Kerrigan Salmons shooting 2.
Big free throws coming. Salmons buries the first one, 30-24. And what I was afraid of is Paintsville, we didn't put them away early, and now Paintsville's in this contest, and it's going to make that fourth quarter very interesting. Second free throw is perfect. Salmon shoots a good free throw, and it's a 5-point lead, and the Lady Hornets need some offense. Jamie is in the game in the corner. I didn't see her. Jamie on top, but all over her is Carroll. Behind the back, Jamie works her way inside, goes all the way, puts it in. Boy, what a move by the sophomore. 32-25. Jones in a hurry. Carroll drives in the lane, goes up and no good. Rebound to Jazzy Howard. Jazzy got Morgan Conley ahead of her, keeps it herself, and they don't call the foul? Oh boy.
I don't know about that.
We do keep possession.
Van Hoos might have got the ball, but she got a lot of body with that.
I thought so too. 32-25, and Conley can't find anybody, and finally finds Jazzy Howard at long range at the 150 mark. 32-25. Jazzy at long range. Castle right side. Throws up the three-pointer, way short. Rebound. Fought for, and Salmons comes away with it, and bodies are all over the floor ahead of the Pax Van Hoos. And she misses the gimme. And they call a foul in there on Conley, I bet you.
Jazzy
not
Howard.
Jazzy Howard. Oh, no, that's her third.
Team number 4.
Oh, boy. That hurt. Fletcher with 4. Oh, boy.
We miss Fletcher, Sam. They're killing us on the offensive glass right now.
There's no question about it. Jones, they leave her open. They throws inside, and it goes off of hands for a break for the Lady Hornets. 1:28 in the third. Anybody's ball game, though.
As Lady Hornets, I would hold for one shot right here.
120. They're going to come out in the man-to-man, not going to let us hold.
No.
Smart move by Coach Mark Baldwin. Jazzy Howard to Castle. Castle gets a step, goes inside, and it's blocked cleanly. Ball's loose on the floor, held ball, possession arrow to Paintsville. Oh, boy. Jamie just bit off a little more than she could chew there because Salmons was waiting on her.
Salmons just stood and held her ground. Salmon went straight up. She didn't extend to try to block, just straight up.
Now we're picking up strong. We cannot let Jazzy pick up another foul, though. And here comes Van Hoos in a hurry. And a cheap foul, and Jazzy Howard picks it up. Boy, that really hurts.
That's Jazzy's 4th, Sam, team number 5.
Now we're in deep trouble. He's going to have to go to Leslie Howard again. And we are really getting in trouble. And Leslie Howard forced to come in for Jazz. You just can't foul that far away from the goal. Jazzy's foul prone. I've said that before, and the Lady Hornets are in trouble, I think, even though they have the 7-point lead. You've got to maybe look at some zone. I don't know. Jones at long range. Van Hoos wanting to take over the contest. Van Hoos drives. Back door stolen by Leslie Howard, and she gets careened by Carroll.
That's Carroll's 3rd, Sam. Team 2nd.
Boy, she got a high
elbow,
didn't she?
Yeah. And we see Trimble come in for Carroll.
So 2 of the key players, 1 from each team, is in foul trouble. Of course, we got 2 girls and 4, right?
Right.
That is dangerous territory. Castle across the timeline to Reed. Reed gets in the lane, puts it up, and it won't go. Morgan Arney fights for it. Leslie Howard slaps it, I thought, off of Maddie Trimble, but they give it to Paintsville. Salmons to bring it in at the 35-second mark. Boy, we need a defensive stand right here. They get it into Hansford. Hansford brings it across herself. Who's going to guard Hansford? Anybody? And they throw it away. Oh, boy.
That's the problem. That
she don't be one.
That's how McGowan doesn't pressure her. Let her bring it up the floor. Let her make the decision with the bounce pass, and she missed her player by 5
And now we've got a chance to take the last shot of the quarter and conceivably get back to where we were. Castle fighting her way inside and then brings it back out long range, working her heart out. Castle at long range at the 9-second mark. Now we got to make something happen. Castle to Arnott. And where's Arnott going? Gives it to Castle. She's got to throw it up. And the foul! Yes, sir!
She's going to be shooting 3 free throws.
What a brilliant move by Jamie Castle. She just dove into her player and threw it up. And Coach Baldwin is very irate, but that's a great play.
That foul will go against number 4, Megan Jones, her second, team third.
Jamie Castle with 3 coming. Boy, we could use them right now, Adam. 1 second left in the third quarter. Free throws in the air. Got it, yes, sir. Applaud for Jamie.
That's just having a high basketball IQ.
I think jury's on now.
You know, Sam, to dive into the defender, they were playing too aggressive defense.
Yes, she gets the second one. Yeah, brilliant play, and that's 9-point lead. It's more than I could hope for.
That could be, you know, that's the difference in winning games and losing games, plays, you know, like that.
No, we just got to watch our fouls. Castle's third free throw short. No, it's perfect, and we got the 10-point lead. We led by 8 at the half, and no stupid fouls right now. They got to go the length of the floor. It comes into Hansford. She just slings it, and it goes nowhere. And we got 3 in the books. The Lady Hornets on top 35-25. We'll take a break and be right back. Don't you go away.